you believe it? Christmas! Just in a week! It got here so fast!
Hi everyone, my dad's birthday is just around the corner, and Christmas is just a week away. Today, I have my dad's keyboard here. It's an RK61, a pretty good price for a pretty average, rattly, mechanical keyboard. I think my dad deserves better, so I decided to mod it. Let's start. The first step in the disassembly process is to remove the keycaps and the switches. This bad boy is sporting a blue clicky switch and a random cherry MX brown at the top left from my previous endeavors with this board. Next step is to remove the stand-up screws in the back. I ran into a small issue with the compatibility of my screwdriver, so I used the rest of my tools in my arsenal to help me. It was pretty tedious. After carefully removing the PCB from the chassis, it's time to remove the plate screws to get to the plate.
Yes.
Get your clothes downstairs, please.
Okay.
And then the stabs. Now the modding truly begins with shaping our PCB and plate silencer to fit between the PCB and the plate. This is to improve the acoustics of our board. There's just a little bit more disassembly left with our stock stabilizers to prep for the next 4 major mods. They are pre-lubed from the factory, so they are pretty sticky. Now we clip these small prongs on the bottom of our stabs. This is to improve the longevity of our PCB and to get rid of unwanted noise, as every time you bottom out on a modifier key, you never truly bottom out flat by default. I continue to do this on the rest of the unclipped stabs, making sure each have flat feet. These clippers were my best friend through this entire operation, which I used for Gundam or Gunpla model kits. Let me know if you guys would like to see a Gunpla video made like this one in the future.
Please.
Baby, yeah. Yeah.
I'm recording a video.
Next, we band-aid mod the PCB where those stabilizers would make contact with the board. This further improves our PCB's health, alongside dampening the contact sound with the board and the clip stabilizers. With our medical tape in hand, our lube, and dielectric grease, we now wholly mod our stabilizers, lube and tune them, and install them back into our plate. The Holy mod is where you insert a small strip of medical tape inside the stabilizer stem where plastic makes contact with the bar to reduce room for rattling. We tune these stabs by lubing where plastic makes contact with plastic, from the stem to the housing. Only slightly though. You don't want to overlube and make any unwanted sounds or a mess. This should eliminate the rattling sounds from the stabilizer bar, as well as improve the overall typing experience of the modifier keys. We really just want to hear the sound of our switch, the keycaps, and the soon-to-be modded chassis itself. Here we have Holy Panda switches, and a pretty keycap set I grabbed from Amazon. These change the sound profile of the switch as well as the typing experience from clicky to tactile. As I assemble these switches onto the board, I also plug it in and check if each key is functioning properly even after all these mods. The answer is a resounding yes, and here is a mini sound test without the chassis. Wait, I need pennies.
I just got the coins. I got the pennies that I needed for the. No, I got the pennies. CJ, my kind friend, he gave me my pennies. So I'm on my way back to finish the keyboard build. So guys, I think this was a good trip. Well done.
Now some of you are asking for why I was running around school asking for pennies and double-sided tape. The answer lies in front of you. Shout out to Love Tano for these pennies. Go check out his Twitch and YouTube channel. You might ask if this was worth it, in which I would answer yes, every penny. Penny modding the chassis is one sure way to tack on weight on this keyboard. This also fills up the empty space, providing for a wholer, more dense, and filled sound throughout the keyboard, in which I will secure with masking tape and a layer of foam for sound dampening. And for our final mod, the Tempest Tape mod. This will absorb some of the mid to high frequencies coming from the PCB, and what's left is reflected back up, resulting in a low pass filter sound. It's subtle, but so is this mod. Just with masking tape, it's very cheap and accessible. Now let's give it to him.
How's that? Happy birthday.
Did you really fix it for me? Oh my gosh. Wow.
I also factory reset the PCB, so you said you couldn't do the numbers?
Yeah.
You couldn't do the numbers before?
Man.
You can do the numbers now.
Is that why I can go into your... No, I like the keys too.
Yeah, that's why you
When
couldn't.
did you tell them? Oh my gosh, you've been working on this?
Yeah, took me
Oh
3
my
days.
goodness, ass, look at that. Oh wow.
Sounds different. Especially try the space bar. Try the backspace.
Yeah, it's different. Mine said I don't want to get it dirty. Who's is that mine too?
Yeah, that's the cable.
Oh wow, sweet. Wow, that's awesome. That's so when have you been doing this? During the day or at night?
A little bit of both.
Thank you so much. Love it. Awesome. Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
So good gift. But you know,
That's all yours.
Thank you
It's
so
better than
much.
my keyboard now.
well, I'm gonna put it in my case.
I think that's mission accomplished. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Can you believe it? Christmas! Just in a week!